Hello, my friends. Jerry Rosa here in the Rosa String Works Man Cave with all my good music friends. We got a whole bunch. We got a full house tonight, I guess is the best way to say that. Got a special program for you tonight, and we're going to dedicate it to a special person. I got an email this afternoon, and it kind of touched my heart. I hope it touches yours, and maybe you'll pray for this person. First of all, let me just say that I had a number of requests this week to do the song River of Jordan. So I spent about an hour this afternoon trying to learn this tune, and I think I got it down pretty good, although I'm going to read it anyway because under pressure I know I'll screw it up if I don't. But just about the time I figured out the song and just about had it down fairly good, I got this email, and it was from Tiffany, the mother of Colby Robinson. Colby Robinson is a cerebral palsy person. She has that disease, and she is a quadriplegic. She's been through heck and high water. I mean, she really has had the go around. A lot of operations, the whole bit. So if you can say a prayer for her, just do that. She asked me to do a song, Ezekiel Saw the Wheel, right? Is that the name of it? Yeah, I'm asking now because I can't remember the titles for anything. Ezekiel Saw the Wheel. Now, I looked that song up, and boy, I tell you what, it's above my pay grade, at least right now. So I had just learned this tune, and we're going to dedicate this to Colby, and in fact, we're going to dedicate the whole program to Colby tonight. So here we go. We're going to give it a shot. I'll do the best job I can. And Beverly only heard it just maybe less than an hour ago. So and she's gonna try to do the harmony on it. So cut us a little slack. Here we go. To the river of Jordan, our Savior went one day, and we read that John the Baptist met him there. When John baptized Jesus in Jordan's rushing water, the mighty power of God filled the air. And I'm on my way to the river Jordan, gonna wade right in. I'm going down to the river of Jordan, and let the cool waters cleanse my soul. King Naaman was stricken with dreaded leprosy, and he sent for a man of God to pray. But Elijah said to Naaman, go dip yourself in Jordan and let the cool waters wash spots away. So he went right down, he went right in, he dipped himself in the river of Jordan, and the cool waters made him whole. The river of Jordan is many miles away, the mighty river I may never see. But I'll find myself an altar in an old-fashioned church, and the river of Jordan that will be. I'm going my way to the Jordan. I'm going down to the river of Jordan, and let the cool waters cleanse my soul. I'm on my way, gonna wade right in. I'm going down to the river of Jordan, and let the cool waters cleanse my soul. I got that close. I got real close. Oh, well, people have more fun than anybody, and therefore, we just had some fun. That's the best way I can describe it. If everything's coming out good, we'd like for you to tell us that. If there's any problem spots, be sure to mention that as well. Dottie says, well done, RSW band. So I guess for the first time, Well, I tell you what, it's tough. There's a lot of pressure doing a song for the very first time live on YouTube. So I guess, Beverly, that brings the pressure to you.
Wow, all right.
So this is Beverly Spencer, and Beverly's playing a Martin guitar. I can see that. Which one?
It's my old one. I bought it new in 1995.
1995, and what?
It's a D1R with Rosewood.
D1R.
Yeah.
Rosewood, okay. And she'll also be playing the dobro later, so we'll have her tell you about that later.
I'm going to do an old country song since we've got a fiddle player with us tonight. He says he's heard this song before, so we're going to give it a whirl. Probably not like I do it, but... All right, it's called Hey Pass Me By. Would you look at what came down the road today? Wanting me to be one more mistake to make. A bridge to burn to get to someone new. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. You should look like the traveling kind to me. Well, don't stop if this ain't where you want to be. Well, I don't know who you think you've run into. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. All right, Mr. Fiddle Player. Stepping stone among the other hearts that you walked on. Lord, help me if I fall in love to stay. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. Should look like the traveling kind to me. Well, don't stop if this ain't where you want to be. I don't know who you think you've run into. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through.
Mighty fine, mighty fine. That was some fine fiddling. And when we get around to him, I'm going to tell you his name.
You can't remember it right now.
Well, that's 3/4 of it, and that's beside the point, smart man.
I am going to do a song written by Loretta Lynn, and I don't do many of those.
Is this one written by Loretta Lynn?
She and one of the Wilburn brothers wrote it. I think it was Teddy, but I'm not
This is
sure.
an old song.
It's pretty old, yeah. It's in the key of G.
G.
How sweet and happy seem those days of which I dream, when memory recalls them now and then, and with the rapture sweet in my weary heart would beat, if I could hear my mother pray again. She used to pray that I gospel way. So trusting in his love, I seek that home above, where I shall meet my mother some glad day. If I could hear my mother pray again, if I could hear her tender voice as then, so happy I would be, would mean so much to me. If I could hear my mother pray again. Within the old home place, her patient smiling face was always spreading comfort, hope and cheer. And she used to sing to her eternal King. It was a song the angels loved to hear. Her work on earth is done, the life crown has been won. She will be at rest with him above. And the sun-glad morning she, I know, will welcome me to that eternal home of peace and love. If I could hear my mother pray again, if I could hear her tender voice as then, so happy I would be, it would mean so much to me. If I could hear my mother pray again, if I could hear my mother pray again.
Very nice job. Leon, or sorry, Gary, tell them what kind of guitar you're playing there too.
This is a D18 slope-shouldered 12th fret amber tone, and I think that's all
All the details.
the details.
About how old?
A little over a year.
Okay. And then back there on the upright bass, it's a 1950 something.
51.
51K.
C1K, yep.
What kind?
It's a K model C1, yeah.
C1. And that's Don Davis, and Don is from St. James, and he will probably pick a tune for you a little later. If he doesn't sing one also. You never know about him. And then, let's see, I believe we're to the fiddle fella there. And his name is Tony Smith. He's from Lebanon, Missouri. And have you sat down on live with us before?
No, it was my first time.
First time? Well, he's played with us a couple of times. When we were at that Dickey's Barbecue restaurant, I think he showed up there one time. And then we played a little bit with him. Gary and I did, and Don, down there in, where were we? Mountain View, Arkansas. I tell you, I can't remember names. We were in Mountain View, Arkansas. And Tony did a wonderful job down there. So I said, Tony, why don't you come to play our next live show with us? Because he's not that far away. He's about an hour drive. So he's actually closer. He's actually closer than Leon. Leon's got the furthest drive. So anyway, Tony, what are you playing there? Some kind of fiddle?
This fiddle is It's about 9,000 years old.
9,000 years old. Well, that's pretty good.
And I got it for $3.
Did you find it under the pyramids?
Yes, it was a huge rock. And I called a guy named Jerry Rosa. He put it all back together.
Oh, yeah. I kind of forget that.
Yeah, you forgot that. I have. Oh, this is a Zeta. I hate to advertise for him, but it's a Zeta fiddle.
A Zeta fiddle.
And it's a pretty good fiddle, but what you're buying is the bridge. It's
Yeah.
electric fiddle.
Oh, okay. Well, it's real good the way you play it. Now, if I had it in my hand, it would probably sound a little different.
I'm sure it would sound fine.
I don't think so.
We need to do Grandpa's old fiddle. when
Oh,
we
yeah,
come
we'll
back.
have to do that.
Yeah.
We'll have to do that. Well, Tony, what are you going to do for us now?
We go to A.
It's your turn to entertain. Now, you can do fiddle or you can do guitar, either one. He does both, and he sings, and he's really good at everything.
I can dance pretty good.
He can also do banjo really well.
I got to have a table for me to dance on that. But anyway. A, and I'm going to do Bill Cheetum.
Bill
All
Cheetum.
right.
All
I
right.
think I'm going to say what it is before I start because you may not recognize it.
I didn't know that very loud.
I didn't either.
Man, I'm turning you up a little. Somebody said you could use a little more banjo. I'm making sure.
When has that ever been said
I
ever
don't think
before?
that's ever been said.
I had it right on here, and I can't tell. It's the video meter is not showing
Hit
anything.
it again. I don't know why. It should be fine. That mic should
Not
be
in
good.
channel 4, is it?
Hit your banjo a little bit. Just going right to the top. Yeah. Well, anyway, I turned it up a little bit more, so maybe that was it. I know channel 4 does not work at all, but all the other channels have always worked. Well, anyway, let's see. That brings us to Mr. Leon. Where are we going to go, Mr. Leon?
We're going to do Foggy Mountain Special.
Foggy Mountain Special in the G of keys.
G.
G. And Leon's playing a Deering, right?
During Maple Blossom.
Deering Maple Blossom Banjo. And he's owned it since Hector was a pup.
That's right.
He got it. I think he said he got it in the '80s. It's really nice Deering banjo. You bought it direct from Janet Deering.
Janet Deering.
Direct from Janet Deering. That's pretty cool. So,
Okay, here we go.
there you go. My
How do
goodness.
we know we were stopping?
I don't know.
It's a miracle.
Let's see. Well, we've had a number of really nice comments and compliments. Let's see. Scott said he was impressed how well I was able to keep up. Well, it was just, if I'd have had some crutches, it would have helped a little bit. Leon, well, that was before. Let's see.
I like that guy.
Let's see. By the way, Colby commented. I'm going to come back to that comment if I can find it. It says, Colby Claire, beautiful. Thank you so much. Colby loved it, and thank you for the prayers. So that's nice. Well, like I said, we're dedicating the whole show to Colby tonight, and we hope everybody will pray for Colby. Let's see. The fiddle adds a nice dimension. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, fiddle always adds if you can play it. It just takes somebody that can play it. That's all. Oh my gosh, I've always tried to play fiddle, and it's just a failure from start to go. I want to say thank you for the super chat on the Get On Out name there. Sounds great. He says, do you all know Daddy Lion or El Ronda by the Osborne Brothers?
Wow.
I think you stumped us. I don't think I know either of those.
No.
Let's see. Moving on down. Scott Roberts says, dang, Beverly is great on that resonator guitar. Better keep her around and the rest of the gang as well. Love the great banjo and bass player, too. Everything's good. Okay, well, looks like we're doing well. All right, well, most of you know, at least the ones that are my regulars that watch, that it is my 49th wedding anniversary today. So I am going to do a special song for my wife, even though she won't even listen to this.
Be careful, she might.
She might. You never know. But we're going to do a tune that Doyle Lawson had out. It's called Ain't a Woman Somebody When She's Gone. Well, my wife ain't gone, but, you kind of get the idea, You got to love a woman that loves to cut the grass. I mean, I'm telling you right there.
That's worth $1 million.
That's worth $1 million right there. Okay, are you ready? It's in the key of F.
Yeah.
I ran into her today, not quite by accident. Someone told me where she'd be, so that's where I went. She still looked the same, there was no change that I could see. And then I realized as I watched her, there'd been a change in me. For all at once she's a queen in a dream with a sweet voice calling me baby. And she's got misty eyes, she's the right size, she's the world's most beautiful lady. I can see her now the way she was all alone. Ain't a woman somebody when she's gone. There was someone else beside her where I used to be. As I watched her hold him close, I thought that could be me. Too late I see love has to be both give and take. And I let her do all the giving. Oh, what a big mistake. That all at once she's a queen in a dream with a sweet voice calling me baby. And she's got misty eyes, she's the right size, she's the world's most beautiful lady. I can see her now, the way she was all alone. Ain't a woman somebody when she's gone? Ain't a woman somebody when she's gone? $49 and still counting.
There you go.
Well, Beverly, I believe that brings us to you.
Oh boy. Well, Gary did a Loretta Lynn song, so I think I will.
Okie dokie. You gonna do your E song?
I think I'll do my E song, yeah. It's an E.
I assume you want me to kick it?
Go right ahead.
All right, this is in E. Let's see.
You left me for the bright lights of the town. A country boy set out to see the world. Remember when those neon lights shine down? That big old moon shines on your Kentucky girl. I swear I love you by the moon above you. How bright is it shining in your world? Some morning when you wake up all alone, just come on home to your Kentucky girl. Don't wait to bring great riches home to me. I need no diamond rings or fancy pearls. Just bring yourself, you're all I'll ever need. That's good enough for this blue Kentucky girl. I swear I love you by the moon above you. How bright is it shining in your world? Some morning when you wake up all alone, just come on home to your blue Kentucky girl. Just come on home to your blue Kentucky girl.
Mighty fine, mighty fine, mighty fine. Very good job. And my good friends up in Canada, Vic, says that happy 49th anniversary. We celebrated our 54th today. Well, there you go.
Happy
You had to
anniversary.
outdo me, didn't you? Oh, that's cool. Well, actually, that may not be the person I thought it was. In fact, I don't think it is. But anyway, happy anniversary to you. It's heck to get old. You know, I get everything confused.
Are you going to D?
I'm going to D. I don't think I've ever done this on the show before. It's an old Tom T. Hall song that was always one of my favorites, and most people haven't heard of it. But anyway, it's in the key of D. Milky moon was shining bright as day. The stars were twinkling in the Milky Way. The pilot said, if you look close, there's Frankfurt on the right. I flew over our house last night. 30,000 feet below me, you were fast asleep. 30,000 feet above, I almost stopped to weep. So close and yet so far away, so wrong and yet so right. I flew over our house last night. You got it there, Fiddle Man? For just a moment, I thought I was back in town. The man your friends all say has only brought you down. The airline hostess asked me, sir, are you sure that you're all right? I flew over our house last night. 30,000 feet below me, you were fast asleep. 30,000 feet above, I almost stopped to weep. I wonder if she tossed and turned as I rode out of sight. I flew over our house last night. I flew over our house last night.
Very nice. Very good job. We got some nice comments, and we got another super chat from Edward Smith.
Ed Smith.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
didn't know he had any money.
Oh,
I'd have borrowed money from him.
Bless his heart.
Scott
Thank you.
Scott Roberts just said Jerry is beginning to look a lot like Clint Eastwood.
94.
While he is trying to read the charts or chats. Okay.
I lost my head.
Make my day. Make my day. I think I got a pistol. I got a pistol in that drawer back there. So be careful what you're saying.
My turn again.
Yeah, I think it is your turn again.
We'll go back to A, I guess, please.
Okay.
I'm on a tip. Devil's Dream.
What is it?
Devil's Dream.
Devil Dream. Oh boy.
Devil's Dream. Okay. I might know it. I don't
think
know if
so.
I don't know if I know it or not.
You want the first ride, or you want to give it?
I'll give it a shot. I don't know. Leon probably knows it better than I do.
job.
Well, Dottie liked your banjo break. Very good.
I had no idea.
Well, Leon, you know, you and me are the same. We fake it till we make it. Sometimes we break it while we're faking it, trying to make it.
That ain't right.
Leon, you're welcome to sing one if you want to. It don't matter to me. Actually, I forgot to mention, somebody did, there was one request for a Hank Williams tune, just a Hank Williams tune. So if anybody's got one you can do, there you go.
We'll have Don play one after all, too.
Oh, okay. I built this in tune, so I guess I'm good. Where are you going, Leon?
We'll just do John Hardy.
John Hardy.
Hey.
In A. There you go. Well, when you two learn how to play your instruments, you're going to be pretty dadgum good.
I'm trying to steal licks off.
Man, I'm telling you what now. Just with a little bit of practice, those two could just tear it up, couldn't they? Oh my gosh. I just, it's all I can do to just even hang in the same room with them. Anyway, I believe that brings it around to me, and I've got another song I picked out that I thought I would dedicate to Colby, because she does like JR's channel, my son's channel, which is all about horses and cowboying and all that kind of stuff. And this song is a cowboy song. It's called The Champion. So it's in G. Now, if you're playing along at home, and I know many of you do, the chorus goes to A. So the chorus actually modulates to A, and we sing the chorus in A, and then we go back down to G to do the next verse. Just so you know, it's going to throw you. I actually say that so these guys will remember. Just kidding, just kidding. They know it. They know it. I'm just kidding.
What'd he say?
My old hometown turned out today when I came in from winning the big prize far away. And as I gazed out on that crowd, my old friends were cheering, and man, I sure felt proud of all the crazy roads to hoe. I chose to ride the rodeo to the top of the world. And now they're calling me a star, and they're asking my opinion of how I got so far. And I tell them, hold on tight, you've gotta ride 'em right. Don't let them ever throw you down. You've got to win somehow. They're yelling, ride 'em, cowboy, you're on the top, and you can't stop now. No, you can't stop now. Out where the prairie air blows clean, it's evening and I'm feeling like I'm lost inside some dream. The girl I love, she's not around. Well, I guess this motel living finally got her down. My ambition makes me go, and tomorrow there's another show with a cash and a crowd, and they're yelling, hold on tight, you've gotta ride 'em right. Don't let them ever throw you down. You've got to win somehow. They're yelling, ride 'em, cowboy, you're on the top, and you can't stop now. No, you can't stop now. We almost acted like we knew how to do that.
Yeah, smooth.
Closer.
Oh, I almost got distracted. I missed a word there because I saw a comment come up from Colby again, and it says, Colby is smiling and laughing, just loving every minute. Thank you. God bless. Well, I hope you do enjoy it, Colby. I really am trying to put some thought into it for you this evening, and I hope you appreciate that. And thank you so much for watching our channel and watching JR's channel too. And it's time for Beverly to show her stuff again. We're going to do another, maybe just one more round here, and then we're going to take a break. If those of you who have never followed us before, that's our format. And we're going to take about a maybe 10-15 minute break, and then we're going to come back and play for nearly another hour, and so you're going to get to hear some more music. And during that intermission time, we'll try to figure out something to do for you. That's usually what we do. And we'll be eating some goodies and cake and sugary stuff and all that too.
Hope so.
So Beverly, what have you got planned up?
Well, I don't really know, but since we got banjo and fiddle here, I thought I'd do another country song.
I'm going to interrupt you for a second. I just want to say thanks to, before I forget, because I know I will, Zacharak there for that super chat. Thank you very kindly.
Thought we'd do. I heard you call him a name.
Oh, yeah.
Kiva-A.
I thought I heard you call my name.
Yeah.
N-A.
Since that's where we're at, I think, right?
Yep.
You said goodbye to me this morning with only these few words to explain. You said you found some
gonna hurt yourself. Be careful.
I walk through the streets of the city. People, they think that it's so strange. I'm talking, but there's no one beside me. Now you're gone, but I can still hear you calling my name. And I thought I heard you calling my name. Funny, I still feel this way. Your voice seems so close, but I knew that by now you were many miles away. And I thought I heard you calling my name. Funny, I still feel this way. Your voice seems so close, but I knew that by now you were many miles away. That by now you were many miles away.
Woo-hoo! That was pretty doggone good right there. Gino Hitch says, that fiddle player makes me wish I could play one. He plays some hot licks. Boy, howdy.
She's a sweetheart. She ought to be here.
Anyway, yeah, for sure. I wish I could play a fiddle. If I could play a fiddle half that good, I'd stomp a mud hole in the middle of this thing. That's just a black and white fact. Now, I always wanted to play fiddle. I just couldn't get it over it. Never did work. It just never did. There you go, Gary.
If you're going to make me follow that, I guess we'll go to E. Edward. That's an old gospel song. It probably just way, I don't have any idea where it came from. But
Pie squeeze.
I will meet you in the morning, just inside the eastern gate. Then be faithful, weary pilgrim, lest for you might be too late. I will meet you
In the morning.
I will meet you
In the morning.
just inside the eastern gate over there. I will meet you.
In the morning.
I will meet you.
In the morning.
I will meet you in the morning over there. along the way. I will meet you. I will meet you just inside the eastern gate over there. I will meet you.
In the morning.
I will meet you.
In the morning.
I will meet you in the morning over there. I will meet you in the morning over there.
Very, very nice. Very good. Tony, Tony's on the guitar now, and I just want Tony to understand one thing. There's only one thing I can't stand, Tony, and that's talent. So, other than that, I'm good.
Thanks.
Holy mackerel. Well, let's see. I guess it's your turn there, by the way.
Okay.
Speaking of talent, we're going to have to get this closer to you somehow, I think.
I'll lean forward there.
Okay.
Lean forward and step on the fiddle.
All right.
Don't do that.
That's a country song, isn't it?
It
Lean
could
forward
be.
and step on the
You
fiddle.
might want to write that.
I think
Just don't do it.
this is an A,
In A.
and if I do it right, it's going to be Walk On By.
Okay.
Already. If I see you tomorrow along some street in town, pardon me if I don't say hello. I belong to another, and it wouldn't look so good to know someone I'm not supposed to know. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. In a dimly lit corner at a place just out of Newburgh, we'll meet again and try to say goodbye. But I know it's not over. I'll call tomorrow night. Well, I can't say goodbye, so why pretend? Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet.
My goodness. My goodness. Well,
Mighty
Leon. Well, Leon, that brings it to you there. So you have to follow that.
We're gonna do something faster.
Faster. Whoa.
That'll show us.
Leon, I've hit 70, man.
Not fast, faster.
Faster. Okay.
Are you going to be an A or are you going to be an...
No, we're gonna be
For those of you out there that don't know, you know, the banjo player sits there and does this. The rest of us are going like this. You know, but the banjo player's just like that. Yeah, it ain't fair. It ain't fair.
Dear Old Dixie, G.
Oh, I like Dear Old Dixie. That's one of my favorites. Now,
It's his first time.
Is he locked up.
Are we ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Just checking.
I played this on the banjo 1,000 times,
Yep.
but never on the fiddle. So we're
That was
gonna
one of
play-
those pregnant pauses.
It was.
Oh my gosh! Now, Scott Roberts, you missed my point. Did you notice how he didn't have to move? He's playing faster than Grease lightning, but he just doesn't move. He just does this. And we're out here going like this to keep time. You know, there's a big difference.
So what's that tell you?
What does that tell me? It tells me, I think it tells me I picked the wrong instrument.
He's smart enough.
Yeah, I think you're smarter. Well, let's see. You know what? We're already 5 after, so let's just call that good for now, and we're going to take our break, and then we're going to be back in about 15 minutes, and we'll play for another 45 to an hour. Just depends on the mood and the mood you guys are in. We got 131 viewers right now. I'd like to see that many when we get back here, so I hope you'll stick around. We'll see you shortly. So here's a little interlude for the time being.
Coffee, tea, and soda pop written on the faded window sign. Ruby and Pearl are her best friends. There you'll find the three of them. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30. You can set a watch by their routine. Classic small town Norman Rockwell scene. They talk about the wheres and whens, a little gossip now and then about who's doing what, maybe why. You mean to tell me you don't know about what's her name and so? Can you believe that Oakwood's still alive? Their own little corner of the world. Opal, Ruby, and Opal lives the golden rule. Ruby's back in nursing school. Pearl can truly stitch a work of art. One of them has good advice. One breaks the rules and don't think twice. One needs to mend a wounded heart. Each a precious gem in this old world. Opal, Ruby, and Pearl. Heaven's got a little shop, coffee, tea, and soda pop, somewhere in that city built four square. When it comes my time to fly over to the other side, I'm gonna ask the Lord to take me there. I believe I'll meet up with those girls, precious gems in that new world. Opal, Ruby, and Pearl. Opal's got a little shop, coffee, tea, and soda pop written on the faded window sign. Ruby and Pearl are her best friends. There you'll find the three of them. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30. You can set a watch by their routine. Classic small town Norman Rockwell scene. They talk about the wheres and whens, coffee, tea, and soda pop, written on the faded window sign. Ruby and Pearl are her best friends. There you'll find the three of them, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30. You can set a watch by their routine. Classic small town Norman Rockwell scene. They talk about the wheres and whens, a little gossip now and then about who's doing what, maybe why. You mean to tell me you don't know about what's her name and so? Can you believe that old coot's still alive? Their own little corner of the world. Opal, ruby, and Opal lives the golden rule. Ruby's back in nursing school. Pearl can truly stitch a work of art. One of them has good advice. One breaks the rules and don't think twice. One needs to mend a wounded heart. Each a precious gem in this old world. Opal, ruby, and pearl. Heaven's got a little shop, coffee, tea, and soda pop, somewhere in that city built four square. When it comes my time to fly over to the other side, I'm gonna ask the Lord to take me there. I believe I'll meet up with those girls, precious gems in that new world. Opal, ruby, and pearl. Opal's got a little shop, coffee, tea, and soda pop, written on the faded window sign. Ruby and Pearl are her best friends. There you'll find the three of them, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30. You can set a watch by their routine. Classic small town Norman Rockwell scene. They talk about the wheres and whens, a little gossip now and then about who's doing what, maybe why. You mean to tell me you don't know about what's her name and so? Can you believe that old coot's still alive? Their own little corner of the world. Opal, ruby, and pearl. what's her name and so. Can you believe that old coot's still alive? Their own little corner of the world. Opal, ruby, and pearl.
Well, we're back. I'm going to tell you something. That raspberry pie was so good, my tongue almost slapped my eyeballs out of socket. It was just that good.
Not in the
That's
picture.
delicious.
It was really
Not in
good.
the
Super
picture.
good. You should have been there, guys. You should have been there. Anyway, I think we're going to start off in B flat. You see we've got a little different configuration. Don is going to pick a couple tunes here in a second, but I'm going to start off with one in B flat. It's called Natural Thing to Do, and then we'll have Don pick a couple tunes. Go on and tell me you don't love me anymore. Go on and hurt me like you hurt me before. I'll find a reason to look away when you're untrue. Because I love you, it's a natural thing to do. No matter how you treat me, I'll stand the test until you see this love of mine stands out above the rest. I'll be there to mend the pieces when he breaks your heart in two. Because I love you, it's a natural thing to do. Leon, turn around. If we could only just relive old yesterday, when love was blooming like the flowers that bloom in May. But I'm wishing for the things that can't be true. Because I love you, it's the natural thing to do. No matter how you treat me, I'll stand the test until you see this love of mine stands out above the rest. I'll be there to mend the pieces when he breaks your heart in two. Because I love you, it's a natural thing to do. Well, we got through it.
I like it.
And Don's going to be up. What are you going to do for him, Don?
We had a request for a Hank Williams song a while
Okay.
ago, and I'll pick a little instrumental of Cold Cold Heart.
Instrumental, Cold, Cold Heart. And what key are you going to do this in?
D
D, dog?
Dog.
nice. Very, very nice. What a treat to hear Don play. That's what they said there. Let's see. Looking for just any other comments there to see everything's okay. Looks like everything's going well, so thank you all for all the nice compliments. We appreciate it. What's the next tune you're going to do for us, Don?
Well, we're going to do the.
Don, can you just slide this way a hair?
Oh.
Because you were just out of the
Yeah.
picture just a little bit.
Panhandle Rag. That's what
There
I was
you
trying
go.
to think of.
Just a little bit. There you go. There you go. Panhandle Rag, and what key are we going to do
That's
this
in G.
In G.
Yeah, I think everybody knows that one.
Oh, I was a part right. No. No. I don't know, but we'll try.
Very good.
Did you ever feel like a tuxedo and you was a brown shoe?
Yeah, exactly. All the time.
I've done it
All
way
the
back
time.
when I let my sheet music go.
Oh, is that right?
The problem with my playing is that these guys keep playing tunes that have melodies. I can't play anything that has a melody.
That was good, Don.
Oh, a lot of fun, eh? Yeah.
Beverly, I'm going to let it be your turn
Let it
next.
be mine. All right. Well, I got to do a couple adjustments here now. This is a song we practiced it a while ago. I haven't even really been doing it, and
Which
so
one is it?
it's a song that was out there by J.D. Crowe had it out,
Oh, okay.
and so I kind of liked it. It's called the Tennessee Blues.
Don't worry, forgot what key we were in.
Oh, this is a really pretty song.
I
Really
did,
pretty.
I did forget. What,
I can't play it, but it's really pretty.
B flat.
All right.
So we'll try it tonight, but we can only try to get better on it because
Well.
this is new for me too.
Yeah, this is our debut on this song.
Yeah, we're just all right.
But it is a really pretty song. You'll like it.
All right, are we ready? B flat. If I had my way, I'd leave here today. I'd move in a hurry. If I had a place where I could stay and not have to worry. A place I can use, a place I could lose these Tennessee blues. Find me a spot on some mountain top with no one around me. Valleys and streams, birds in the trees, with hills that surround me. A place I can use, a place I can lose these Tennessee blues. A place to forget all my regrets and keep just the good times. Someplace I could sleep with nothing but peace and feel free at all times. A place I could use, a place I could lose these Tennessee blues. A place I could lose these Tennessee blues.
Beautiful. Very, very, very nice song. Very good job. Especially for a first time.
Great help.
And don't just sit there with your teeth in your mouth, man.
I think I probably still got pie on my face. That's okay.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad you got to follow that.
Let's do Southern Train.
Oh,
And that
Dog
key
D.
D.
There's a Southern train leaving here this morning. It's headed south at 10:49. I wanna be on board that engine as it leaves here. Ride her all the way to Carolina. I wanna feel that southern sunshine on the shoulder. I wanna visit with some friends I used to know. I wanna sit out on the front porch with my mama, sing them gospel songs she loves so. I wanna walk them mountain trails and smell that laurel, kick off my shoes and wade those mountain streams, and listen to the pine trees as they whisper. Welcome home, my son, it's not a dream. That southern train's leaving again this morning. This old cell will be my home for a long, long time. And if I die now up here in this prison, let me ride her home one more time. I wanna walk them mountain trails and smell that laurel, kick off my shoes and wade those mountain streams, and listen to the pine trees as they whisper. Welcome home, my son, it's not a dream.
That might be a first. I think I got every chord on that song that time. That might be a first.
Progress.
Well, it's just as crooked as it can be.
Yes, it is.
It's just not simple.
I hit every note on that fiddle and it was all wrong.
Tried every single note and couldn't put them together at the right time. That sounds like me playing a fiddle.
Yeah. We're gonna try Down Yonder in G.
Down yonder.
Sure.
That's what my mom used to say whenever I was learning to play fiddle. She'd say, could you go play Down Yonder? That's what she would say whenever I try to play fiddle. You'd think I'd learn that tune. What key are we doing it in?
George,
G.
are we ready? never played that. That's terrible. Oh, well.
I thought it sounded mighty fine. Well, Mr. Leon.
You know, we ought to do something simple after that.
Yeah. Can you say simple and banjo in the same sentence?
I thought that was synonymous.
Oh, that's a good word.
No, that's the player. No, never mind.
Oh.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Phew.
All the children out there that might happen to be listening and watching, do not play it that way.
Well, if I could, I would.
Grab your dobro. Fireball mail.
Alrighty.
Dobro Fireball Mail. My goodness. I bet this is going to be in the G of keys.
Will.
Yeah.
It's going to be in the G of keys.
I like that.
Daryl
I am what I am.
Daryl Rayum says he's glad he found us. Well, I'm glad you did too. Greetings from Michigan. Titicaca in Peru. My goodness.
Wow, that's
Holy manoli.
It's outside Phelps County. Yeah.
He's a Michigan man, and he's at Lake Titicaca in Peru.
Wow.
My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. I know you can get there from somewhere, but I don't think you can get there from here. I think you got to start somewhere else.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we ready?
I'm on my perch now. I'm ready.
Here we go.
Wow. Mighty fine picking, friends. Good job. Let's see. Don Nye says he had his 60th anniversary in May. Well, congrats. And he says, sounds awesome tonight. Let's see. Sassy Sue says, foggy here tonight in southern Minnesota. So, of course, I just thought of Foggy Mountain Breakdown. I bet we could probably do that the next time around. What do you think?
Probably never
Sure.
played that, have you, Leon?
What's that?
You probably never played that before?
I never played.
Well, let's see here if I can find one to do. I had a request from Dottie, and whenever Dottie requests something, I do it. Her first request was Vine Covered Church, so I'm going to do that one first. And that's in A. This is a tune I wrote about a little vine-covered church that I saw along the highway many years ago. I was trying to write a song about a little one-room schoolhouse, and this little church just kept coming into my brain every time I tried to write the song about the schoolhouse. And finally, I switched to the vine-covered church, and after 6 months of trying, I wrote the song in just a few minutes. So I hope you like it. It's in A. You won't find it on a well-traveled highway. It's not even on a dusty gravel road. And you have to want to be there when you find it, 'cause it's not on any maps I know. Out across the field through the pasture, you climb along a steep and rocky trail, and when you cross that little creek in the valley, you see that vine-covered church on the hill. That vine-covered church above the valley, where the congregation gathered to pray, built with their hands from the forest, now stands as a marker for the grave. The siding and shingles were tattered, and the steeple leaned slightly to the right. And though all the windows were shattered, you can still hear them singing at night. The brothers and sisters who worship, they gather in that holy place still, though they lie at rest in the valley, beneath that vine-covered church on the hill. That vine-covered church above the valley, where the congregation gathered to pray, built with their hands from the forest, now stands as a marker for the grave. It still stands as a marker for the grave. Vine-covered church. There you go. And I believe it's back to you.
Back to me already? All right. Well, since, they mentioned Foggy Mountain Breakdown.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's dark out, so it's
Yeah.
kind of foggy out tonight.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
how about a little Foggy Mountain Rock?
Foggy Mountain Rock. Okay, there you go. See what you started?
In the key of G.
G, George.
All right.
and Foggy Mountain Rock. Good job. Dan Rogers says, we used to get together and do what y'all are doing all the time. Lots of us have passed away. Well, that is acutely aware to all of us, too. Because we used to play with a whole lot more folks that are not here anymore. And we miss them. We really do. And then Dan Rogers says, hey, I believe he's showing out. I don't know which one it was. But
Probably the rhythm player.
I'm sure it wasn't me. And then Dottie says, that's not showing out, that's talent.
There you go.
Yeah, well, that's like I said, that's the only thing I can't stand. Let's see. Gary?
We had a request for a Hank Williams song a while ago. I don't know many, but this is always one of my favorites. We're in C.
C.
I have the invitation that you sent me. You wanted me to see you change your name. I couldn't bear to see you and another. So dear, I hope you're happy just the same. Wedding bells are ringing in the chapel. They should be ringing now for you and me. But down the aisle with someone else you're walking. Those wedding bells will never ring for me. I fancy that I see a bunch of roses, a blossom from an orange tree in your hand. And while the organ plays, I love you truly. Please let me just pretend that I'm there. Wedding bells are ringing in the chapel. They should be ringing now for you and me. But down the aisle with someone else you're walking. Those wedding bells will never ring for me. Those wedding bells will never ring for me.
Well, very nice. Uh-oh.
Crash.
He's picking up his git fiddle.
It's gonna be in C.
In C.
Chocolate. It's I'm trying to think of it. That's a Ray Price song, I believe. Donald Lawson would have recorded it, but Ray Price beat
He beat him to it on it.
Don't accuse me of being without feeling. If you do, sweetheart, you know you're wrong. Oh, it was you who was careless, and you drove me into another's arms. The other woman other woman in my life. I'm gonna try to pick her. I'm afloat in the middle of a river, and I can't climb out on either side. If I go over the deep end, it's because, sweetheart, you never tried. The other woman isn't prettier than you, but the other woman soothes my wounded pride. And more, I feel wanted again. I can't give up the other woman in my life. I can't give up the other woman in my life.
Very nice. Very, very, very nice. I don't think I ever heard you do that one before.
I just made that up.
He wrote it on the spot. He wrote it on the spot.
That's an old Ray Price song.
Cool, cool. Very good, very good. Well, Mr. Leon. Oh, I think you had a date to play Foggy Mountain for somebody,
Yeah.
if you don't mind.
You want a rhythm? You want a rhythm that one?
I guess.
Or you want me to help you? You okay?
It's up to you.
Terry Meyer says, wow, you guys really kicked on that one. Behind on that one. And Sassy Sue gave us a super chat. Thank you very kindly. Now's at the point where I'm going to beg you a little bit. If you are enjoying the show this evening and you would like to contribute, we won't say no to it. You can always throw a few dollars in the guitar case by either PayPal, which you can go into PayPal and say you want to send money via email, and you just send it to rosastringworks@gmail.com. I think the address is on the bottom of the screen there as it's scrolling around. And the other option, of course, is the super chats that you see there on the screen. So we appreciate it. Any help you give us, we split the money up, and it helps with the expenses and things. So thank you very kindly for any support like that. We appreciate it very much. And really, just thank you for the nice comments and compliments. We really do appreciate it. We're going to do a song that I wrote now. It's called I Wished I'd Loved You More Back Then. It's in the key of E. Leon knows one of the people that I wrote this about. Two of our friends got divorced years ago, and Leon had a long-time relationship with that one fella. And the other one was a bass player in our band at the time. And I never thought either one of those couples would get divorced. And by gosh, they did just about at the same time, really. And so it inspired me to write this song. I hope you like it. It's in the key of E Edward. In the sunlight, that black car sure shines, and it reminds me of our better times. Back to a time our love was new, when all my days were filled with dreams of you. Lonely evenings that I spend at home, still keep my picture by my telephone. Oh, what I'd give if that old phone would ring, to hear your voice and all the joy it brings. But all my dreams have a bitter end. We're always in our cars and leaving again. We're not lovers now, we're only friends. I wished I'd loved you more back then. On the weekends when you bring the kids by, as you leave I hide the tears in my eyes. I'm always happy to see our children, but I wished I'd loved you more back then. And on the Sundays when I take the kids home, I see your shadow in the door alone. I try to fight it, but my lips say your name. My mind knows better, but my heart's to blame. And all my dreams have a bitter end. We're always in our cars and leaving again. We're not lovers now, we're only friends. I wish I'd loved you more back then. All my dreams have a bitter end. We're always in our cars and leaving again. We're not lovers now, we're only friends. And I wished I'd loved you more back then. There you go. Wished I'd loved you more back then. And I wished Alison Krauss would have got back to me, because I sent that song to her and I never heard from her. There you go. You know, it's just one of them deals. No, Allison, I knew her pretty well. You know, I know Leon probably played music with her quite a bit too. Quite a few of us used to jam with Allison years ago when she was just a little girl, really. And then she grew up and got famous, and the rest of us didn't.
Didn't grow up.
Well, it's pretty much the black and white truth of it, isn't it?
Never did grow up.
Anyway, guys, it's about 9:15. Do we want to do one more and call it good?
We're gonna try one. This one is our debut on this one also.
All right, debut.
this
Here
is-
we go. Looks like a
Key of E.
trio tune here or something.
Yeah, Don's gonna sing on this one.
Oh my goodness.
That's good.
Oh my goodness. You guys better get your clocks away from the TV screen.
Voice sounds out. I'm about to quit, I think.
Okay, I think I got it close.
The orchid is a flower that blooms so tenderly to thrill the fairest lady of the land. If placed beside a blushing rose, the rose could not compare. But how such as I to understand? I overlooked an orchid while searching for a rose. The orchid that I overlooked was you. The rose that I was searching for had proved to be untrue. The orchid now I find, my dear, was you. Its color, but the orchid is the same. And I'm alone to face these lonely years. I didn't see the orchid, I was looking for a rose. Now I pay the price with bitter tears. I overlooked an orchid while searching for a rose. The orchid that I overlooked was you. The rose that I was searching for had proved to be untrue. The orchid that I found, my dear, was you. The orchid that I find, my dear, was you.
Very nice. Very good job. And thank you all so much for supporting us this evening. We really do appreciate it. We did have another request there at the end for Josephine, but we're going to pass on it tonight because it is late, and when some of these folks have a couple-hour drive to get home, and we
We'll do it
just
next time.
We just want to say thanks a lot, and we'll get Josephine next time. So thank you so kindly. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon about 1 o'clock on the vlog. Be there or be square. See you then.